Live on the Mule Sports Network, it's Muhlenberg Boys Basketball. Brought to you by the new Birdie's Inn, 160 Old Friedensburg Road at 5 Points in Exeter, the home of the best burgers in Berks. Mortgage America, big enough to provide the best rates, small enough to provide personal service. And Goosehead Insurance, the Coley Insurance Group, the power of choice. Now to the Mule Sports Network broadcast booth for the game.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Muhlenberg Mules Varsity Boys basketball coverage on the Mule Sports Network, brought to you by Jerry Gelliff Media. Today's pregame will get underway after these messages. You're watching the Mule Sports Network.
Discover the power of choice with Goosehead Insurance, the Coley Insurance Group. Coley Insurance Group is a fully independent insurance agency here to put you first. With access to 30-plus top-rated insurance carriers, they ensure you get the best coverage at the best price. Whether it's auto, home, or life insurance, they've got you covered. At Goosehead Insurance, the power of choice is always yours. Call Goosehead Insurance agent Brad Coley today at 484-838-6088. Mortgage America is Berks County's premier local mortgage lender. Why choose Mortgage America? They're a fully licensed regional mortgage banker, not just a broker. They service their own loans and offer a full menu of mortgage programs. Their turnaround times and service are unmatched in the industry, big enough to provide the best rates, yet small enough to provide personal service. Local loans for local homes. Contact Chris 9 at Mortgage America today at 610-376-1755.
Laureldale, Pennsylvania, Muhlenberg Senior High School, the site for today's matchup between your Muhlenberg Mules, the Council Rock North Indians. Welcome into the Mule Sports Network booth, joined by my producer, Chris Zeiner. I'm Darren Zeiner. For Muhlenberg, head coach Matt Flowers in his fourth season leading the Mules. They move up to Berks 1 this year, currently sitting in fourth place. 3-3 in league play, letting you know how Berks 1 plays out overall. Wilson at 5-1, Governor Mifflin 3-1, Berks Catholic 3-2. That's how they sit as of right now. Muhlenberg 9-4 overall. They come into this afternoon on the heels of a 72-59 win over Daniel Boone on Thursday. A close game throughout. The Mules outscoring the Blazers 19-12 in a strong fourth quarter to win going away. Balanced scoring for the Mules, 4 players in double figures. Jaden Cantner led the Mules with 18, Shamar Killen 17, Justin Armstrong 13, Jaden Perez adds 12. In all, 9 different Mules in the scoring column. For the Mules on the year, Shamar Killen leads them in scoring, 18.2 per game. That's tops in the county. Jaden Cantner adding 14.2, 5th in Berks. Eli Hemmings contributes 10. Justin Armstrong, Mikey Miller add 6 each. Talking about Council Rock North basketball, they're led by head coach Derek Wright. A year ago, 6-16. Overall, 4-12 in Suburban 1 Patriot League play. Currently sitting in third place, 2-3 in league play, 3-5 overall. They're a veteran team. They returned 9 varsity players, including 4 starters, and its top 2 scorers from a season ago, senior Grady Burt. He is 6'6" tall. He was a second-team All-League a year ago, and the Indians' leading scorer at 14.3 points per game. He's going to be supported by senior Oliver Schaefer, the team's second leading scorer, really right behind Burt at 14-1. Also a three-point threat as he hit 44 threes a year ago. We are getting ready for our starting lineups. And we will first start with the Council Rock North Indians. Yes, there is a Council Rock South, in case you were wondering. A few notes here by the PA announcer before we get started. Council Rock played yesterday. They lost to Penridge 54-53 in that one. Jack Curry led them with 14. Grady Burt, 12. Owen Crown, 11. Again, we await the PA announcer making some final comments. Should be an interesting game tonight. Council Rock with some size, and we'll see what Muhlenberg can do to combat it. So the starting lineup for Council Rock. It'll be number 2, Jack Curry. Number 3, Josh Ehrman. Number 4, Owen Crown. Number 21, Dylan Kiefer. And number 25, Andrew O'Keefe. So that'll be the starting 5 for the Indians. And here is the starting lineup for your Muhlenberg Mules. Leading it off, number 0, Justin Armstrong. We'll go number 2, the senior Jaden Kantner. Number 10, the junior Mikey Miller. The senior number 11, Shermar Killen. And the senior Eli Hemmings, number 23. So those will be the starting 5 for the Muhlenberg Mules this afternoon. And now we will go silent for the playing of our national anthem. Eight minutes up on the board. Final discussions in the huddles. And we will get ready here in Laureldale. Muhlenberg walking out onto the court. Eli Hemmings is going to tip it off against Andrew O'Keefe. There's the tip, and Council Rock has it. Owen Crown has the dribble, brings it across to Josh Ehrman. Bring it to Kiefer. They swing it around beyond 3. Nothing there. Good defense by Jaden Kantner. Take it out to the top of the key. Swing it to the right side, back to the top. Here's Owen Crown looking for a 3. Decides to drive, able to get an underhanded sweep in the lane to fall. and a foul on Justin Armstrong. So Crown gets his first bucket, and he'll go to the line for one. It's on the way. It's good. An early 3-0 lead for Council Rock. 7:25 to go here in the first. Muhlenberg in the offensive set, putting up a long three. Eli Hemmings, no good. Crown with the rebound. He's looking to force the issue. Armstrong jumps out to guard him. Kantner on Kiefer. Council Rock almost losing it there. Crown has the dribble. Kantner all over him. Bouncing out Mikey Miller on the defense. Still rotating it up around three. Here's a long three. They're going to call a foul underneath. Jack Curry missing the shot. They're going to call the foul on Mike Miller. That'll be his first. Team's second of the quarter, and Council Rock will bring it into the right of their own basket. Crown has the dribble. Killens comes out on him. Here's the loss. Hemmings picks it up, gets it ahead to Killens, who's going to go the length of the floor off the glass and score. Muhlenberg will get the steal. Hemmings has it. Get it to Killen in the far right. He's going to drive, bring it near side. They pop it top key. Here's a three attempt by Mikey Miller, and he drills it. The Mules take a 5-3 lead at the 6:05 mark here in the first. Crown has the dribble. Killen on him. Almost gets it away, then finally does steal it. Hands it off to Armstrong, who's going to go the length of the floor off the glass and score. Great defense there. Shamar Killen leading to the fast break. And it's a 7-3 Muhlenberg lead at the 5:50 mark. We've got a 30-second timeout on the floor, so we'll keep it right here. Muhlenberg doing a great job on the defensive end, leading to a couple fast breaks and a 4-point lead early. You know, Coach Flowers is still going to admonish his team to continue to play hard. Very emphatic with him as they come out of this timeout. Taking a look, still the same five that were on the floor. Muhlenberg will full court press it. Armstrong all over Ehrman. He'll set it up. Almost a steal by Killen. It's off his fingers, then off Andrew O'Keefe's, and it's Muhlenberg ball. Here's a quick force to Hemmings. Back to Mikey Miller. He'll get it to Armstrong. Swing it over to the right side. Killen will put up a three. It's short. Kiefer will have the rebound, but as they try to push it up the floor, it's off the fingers. It'll go out of bounds and be Muhlenberg ball. Rotate ball to the right. Mikey Miller drives, gives it up to Killen. He'll bring it cross court. Here's Kantner with a jumper from 20. It's short. Hemmings with the rebound, though. Here's Mikey Miller with a three, and he drills it. Mikey Miller's second three of the game gives the Mules a 10-3 lead. And I think they're calling a violation. No, they're not. Initially, it looked like they were calling a violation against Council Rock. So 10-3 your score, Muhlenberg. 5:01 to go here in the first. Council Rock brings it in. looking to rotate it. Crown has it at the top. Hemmings guarding him. Here's a long three. Josh Ehrman for Council Rock. As they battle for the rebound, they're going to call a foul on Muhlenberg. It'll be on Mikey Miller. It'll be his second. Team third of the quarter. And Council Rock will bring the ball into the right. Mikey Miller will take a seat. Jaden Perez will take his spot. Here's Council Rock looking. Crown looking. Still nothing there. 5 seconds. A timeout called first. Nope, they're actually going to say it was a violation. So here's Killen. I thought Council Rock may have called the timeout, but they didn't give it to the coach. Perez has it. He'll get it to Cantner. He's looking to drive the left side. Puts a shot up. Can't get it to fall, but he's fouled. He'll go to the line for two. Nice drive there. Jaden Cantner had the opening on the left side of the floor. And he'll be rewarded with 2 free throws. The foul on Jack Curry, his first. First free throw up and good. So after they shift lanes a little bit, Jaden Cantner will have his second. It's on the way. This one good as well. 2 for 2 from the line. It's a 12-3 Muhlenberg lead. 4:30 to go here in the first. Crown has the dribble, gives it up over on the far left side to Curry. Bring it back to the key. It's Holmes. And they're going to call a foul on Muhlenberg down low. The foul will be on Jaden Perez. It'll be his first, team's fourth. 4:15 to go here in the first. Crown has it at the top of the key. Hemmings guards him. They'll give it up to Holmes. Justin Armstrong all over him. Puts it on the floor, but he's able to get it back. Here's a long three on the far side from Ehrman. No good. The rebound inside to O'Keefe. He can't get it to go, but Council Rock gets it back. Here's Crown with a three straight away. It's strong. They battle for it. Ends up in the hands of Jack Curry. He's looking to drive. Will kick it out to Crown. Take it to Holmes for a three far side. He hits it. And they're going to call a foul on Killen and give him a chance for a 4-point play. Nope, they're actually going to say the basket's good. The foul will be on Jaden Perez. That's going to be his second. So waiting to see here right now as far as what the call's going to be. The three is good. And because of the foul, Council Rock will have the ball. Now get it to Ehrman. Bring it to the far side, Jack Curry. Shamar Killen guards him. He hits a backdoor Brandon Holmes. They'll kick it back out for a three. Here comes Crown driving in the lane. He's able to get it to go. And he's fouled. He'll go to the line for one. Oh, and Crown a force for Council Rock thus far. O'Keefe will take a seat. Grant Capozzoli will come in for him. The free throw up, no good by Crown. 12-8 Muhlenberg at the 3:15 mark of the first. Killen gets it to Perez near side. Back to Killen. Swinging out for a long three from Armstrong. It's strong off of the iron. For Muhlenberg into the game, Jeff Collado. Curry tried to drive on Killen, nothing there. Hands it off to Ehrman. Killen, aggressive defense. He'll give it up to Crown. Collado guarding him. Still well outside of three. Holmes thinks about a three. Nothing there. In the game now, Amari Allen. Here's a pass inside to Ehrman. He can't finish it. Muhlenberg on the fast break, going under the bucket. Nicely done is Jeff Collado for his first bucket. Council Rock trying to break the full court press. 2:20 to go here in the first. It's 14-8 Muhlenberg. Here's a drive baseline by Crown. Good defense there by Collado. The Mules have it, and they'll look to extend the 6-point lead. Driving the lane, Amari Allen. He's going to be fouled. Only the second team foul against Council Rock. They're going to say he was in the act of shooting, so he'll go to the line. .206 to go in the first. 14-8 your score. The Mules with a 6-point lead. And Amari Allen hits the first of two. The 5 on the floor for Muhlenberg right now. Jaden Kantner, Shamar Killen, Eli Hemmings, Amari Allen, and Jeff Collado. One more coming for Allen. On the way, rattles out, no good. 1 of 2 from the line. 15-8 Mules. Council Rock in the offensive set. We're under 2 minutes to go here in the first. Here's a jumper left side. Brandon Holmes. It takes a sweet bounce for him. It falls. His first bucket. 15-10 Mules. Here's a pass inside to Jaden Kantner. He can't collect it. Goes out of bounds off him. It'll be a turnover and Council Rock ball. Looking, ball in. Good defense there, Amari Allen. Knocks it out of bounds. So Council Rock will get another attempt at it. Muhlenberg with the full court press. Looking. Trying to bring it in, nothing there. Throws it up the court. Crown will run it down. He'll drive the lane and score. He gets behind the defense, cutting the Mule lead to 3. Here's Kantner. Coach has him set up the offense. Bring it near side to Allen. Get it inside to Killen. Nice bounce pass. They kick it back out to Allen. Passing exquisite inside. Get it to Eli Hemmings for the layup. It's a 5-point Mule lead. 1:05 to go here in the first. Council Rock will break the full court press. Allen's guarding Crown. Rotated out beyond 3. Brandon Holmes will slow it down for the Indians. Jaden Kantner guards him. Take it over to the far side. Still rotating it beyond 3. Winding down 40 seconds to go here in the first. Still nothing there. This one goes off of a Council Rock player. And good hustle. Eli Hemmings will tie him up. Grant Capozzoli couldn't handle it. So on the possession, Muhlenberg will get it. Good defense there. Mikey Miller back in the game, as is. Well, we're going to take a look to see who the 5 for Muhlenberg will be. It looks like this should be Muhlenberg ball. If they called the tie, this would be Muhlenberg ball by possession. The officials come over to the scoring table, and indeed, that's what it's going to be. So Muhlenberg will have it. Jaden Kantner will bring it in. He'll get it to Shamar Killen. 30 seconds to go here in the first. Killen has the dribble beyond 3. We'll give it up to Hemmings. He'll dribble right, but come back left. Fire it inside to Mikey Miller. Kick it to Jaden Perez. Kantner thinks about his shot, backs it out. We're at 15 seconds to go here in the first. Kantner has it, get it back to Killen. He's looking to drive. He'll stop just shy of the free throw line for a jumper. No good. Here's Jaden Kantner throwing up a 3 at the buzzer. Trying to tip it in is Killen, but it doesn't fall. We have played 1 here in Laureldale. It's the Mules 17, the Indians 12. We'll be back with second quarter action. You're watching the Mule Sports Network on Jerry Gelliff Media.
The new Birdie's Inn at 5 Points in Exeter is Exeter's meeting spot. Enjoy a delicious meal in the newly renovated indoor dining room, at the indoor bar, or out on the deck. Entertainment 7 days a week, including live music, trivia night, karaoke, and dancing to the oldies. There are 35 TVs and NFL Sunday ticket to make sure you don't miss a game. Great food and smiling service. That's the new Birdie's Inn, 160 Old Friedensburg Road in Exeter.
We are back in Laureldale. A solid first quarter for the Muhlenberg Mules. The defense produces a few turnovers, leading to some fast break points. And the full court press doing the same. So Muhlenberg with a strong first quarter, a 5-point lead as we move to the second. Looking at scoring for that first quarter, Mikey Miller leading the Mules on the strength of 2 threes. He's got 6. Owen Crown in double digits with 10 of the Indians' 12 points. Council Rock will bring the ball in. Brandon Holmes has it right now. Justin Armstrong guards him. Take it to the left side. Andrew O'Keefe has it. Looking for a backdoor to Ehrman. Nothing there. Here's Ehrman putting up a 3 far side. No good. Good job, Kantner. He's going to throw a long outlet to Justin Armstrong, and he'll put it in. That was the old 90-foot pass. Here's Ehrman trying to get it inside. Nothing there. Take it to Holmes for a 3 far side. Strong off the iron. Mikey Miller runs it down, gets it to Hemmings. He's got the dribble. Give it to Perez. He's going to put up a 3. No good. Rebound O'Keefe. And here comes Council Rock. Looking to drive. Nothing there. Kicks it out to Holmes. That's his spot for 3. No good. And I think this one's going to be on Council Rock as O'Keefe basically removed Jaden Kantner from under the basket. So he'll get the foul. It's his first. 19-12 Muhlenberg at the 7:01 mark of the second. Justin Armstrong will have the dribble for Muhlenberg. He'll set up the offense. A right to left dribble. Ehrman on him. Hands it off to Jaden Kantner. Looks to do something behind a Perez screen. Nothing there. Hemmings has it. Brings it back out to Kantner. He's going to look to drive on O'Keefe. Gets in the lane. But a 12-foot little baby hook is short. And here comes Council Rock. And as Danny Cuneo drives the floor, he ultimately slides the feet as well. It's a travel and a turnover, and it's Muhlenberg ball. Kantner will give it to Perez for a 3 near side. It's short. End up in the hands of Dylan Kiefer for Council Rock. He'll give it to Ehrman. Josh Ehrman will hand it off to Kiefer. They'll kick it back out to McBride for a three. No good. That's Billy McBride. It goes out of bounds, and it'll be Muhlenberg ball. Owen Crown comes in for Council Rock. Danny Cuneo will take a seat. Justin Armstrong with the dribble. 5:45 to go here in the second. It's 19-12 Muhlenberg. They're rotating. There's a long three from Armstrong. It rims in and out. No good. Josh Ehrman with the rebound for Council Rock. Here's Billy McBride. Gives it up to Ehrman. He's going to toss it inside to Kiefer. They can't get it to go, and here's Muhlenberg. Here's Perez putting up a three on the far side. It's strong, no good. Council Rock has it. And they'll set up in the offensive zone. O'Keefe looking to drive on Perez, nothing there. Kick it back to Owen Crown. Good defense, Eli Hemmings. Here's a three near side by O'Keefe, no good, and Muhlenberg has it. They look to extend the 7-point lead. Here's Hemmings, he goes in the middle, kicks it out to Mikey Miller for a three, no good. O'Keefe with the rebound. Council Rock in the offensive set. Still trying to rotate it around three. Here's a turnaround jumper, elbow left by Josh Ehrman, no good. Muhlenberg with the rebound, and here comes Armstrong. Dribbling left hand all the way through, can't get it to go. They play tap with it, ends up in Muhlenberg's hands. Here's Mikey Miller, gets it to Armstrong. It's a block, or an attempted block, actually hacks Armstrong on the shot. So they'll call the foul on Dylan Kiefer, and Armstrong will go to the line for two. Actually gave the foul to Andrew O'Keefe. That'll be his second. Armstrong's first, up and nothing but net. An 8-point lead for the Mules at 20-12, the 4:01 mark of the second. Armstrong second up, nothing but net. A perfect 4 for 4 from the line for Armstrong. He's got 8. Here's a full court press by the Mules. Council Rock trying to get by it. And as Owen Crown tries to break a double team, they'll call a foul. And taking a look to see who they're going to call, Amari Allen. Only the first foul of the quarter, the second foul of the quarter. Nope, it is the first. Here's Council Rock trying to break the full court press. Jack Curry has it. Armstrong on him, gives it up. They're rotating it. Ehrman almost loses it. They still are throwing the ball around a little bit. Jack Curry will put up a three near side, and he'll hit it. His first bucket, he's got 3. It's a 21-15 Muhlenberg lead. Here's a pass to a cutting Killen. Can't get it to fall. And Council Rock has it. Curry with another opportunity for a 3. Tries to drive on Armstrong. Nothing there, so he backs it out. Looks for Crown. Good defense there by Kantner, and a timeout on the floor from Council Rock. It's going to be a full timeout. 3:13 to go here in the second. 21-15 Muhlenberg. We will be right back. You're watching the Mule Sports Network.
You know, a lot of people say when you're going somewhere, you don't want to look back. But I beg to differ. For her to see her father celebrate his graduation, it's the best feeling in the world. I can't lie and say it was easy. But Sometimes you just have to stop everything and take it in. I looked at everything in a different light. I realized it started with me going back and getting my high school diploma.
The new Birdie's Inn at 5 Points in Exeter is Exeter's meeting spot. Enjoy a delicious meal in the newly renovated indoor dining room, at the indoor bar, or out on the deck. Entertainment 7 days a week, including live music, trivia night, karaoke, and dancing to the oldies. There are 35 TVs and NFL Sunday ticket to make sure you don't miss a game. Great food and smiling servants. That's the new Birdie's Inn, 160 Old Friedensburg Road in Exeter.
Back at Laureldale, 21-15. Muhlenberg, your score. 3:13 to go here in the second as we come out of a timeout. Council Rock will have possession, inbounding the ball to the right under their own basket. Owen Crown looks, tries to hit a cutter. Nothing there, so he'll back it out to Jack Curry. Jaden Cantner on him. Looking to drive is Ehrman, nothing there. He'll pass it up. Curry goes off his foot. They're going to dive for it on the floor. He's going to hit the end line as he had possession, and it's a turnover. Great defense there for the Mules, resulting in another turnover. Jaden Cantner will come out of the game. Here's Eli Hemmings with a three from the right side, and he drills it. If I can take a look, Eli's got 5. It's a 9-point Muhlenberg lead. They break the full court press, and going right on in for a layup is going to be Josh Ehrman. That's his first bucket. Here's Muhlenberg looking to force the issue. Armstrong drives. They kick it out to Amari Allen for a three. No good. Ehrman with the rebound, and he looks to force the issue. Throw it to Crown, far court. He's trying to get around Collado. Great defense there. He throws up an air ball, but the ball thrown away. Council Rock has it. And there's Crown getting him up in the air. Able to drop it, and it's a 5-point Council Rock deficit. Here's Allen putting up a three far side, and he drills it. Amari Allen's 4th point of the night. Here's a full court press, I should say the afternoon. Council Rock will break the press. Bring it to Ehrman near side for a three. That rattles in and out. Muhlenberg battles for it. They can't control it. It goes out of bounds off of them. It's going to be Council Rock ball. A big three from Amari Allen, extending the lead to 8. And Council Rock will look to cut into that deficit. Curry has the dribble. Armstrong all over him. I think they're going to call if he stepped on the end line or a 5-second. Not exactly sure what the call was there. I think it's the 5 seconds. So a turnover nonetheless. Muhlenberg will have it. Justin Armstrong with the dribble looks over to Coach Flowers, and he'll set it up. Perez goes out for a pick. Bring it near side to Hemmings. He'll put up a three, and he hits it. His second three on the night. He's got 8. It's an 11-point lead. Here's a pass inside to Grant Capozzoli. He can't hit the layup. Muhlenberg with the rebound. Shamar Killen drives, gets it to Perez for a three far side. Can't get it, but Mikey Miller crashing the boards as he tries to outlet to Armstrong to set up the offense. It's tipped away, and Council Rock has it. We're at 35 seconds to go here in the second. Curry puts up a three. It's no good. Mikey Miller with the long outlet pass to Hemming He can't get the layup, but there's Shamar Killen to put it back for his 4th point. Here's a 3 long side, no good. Curry with the rebound, can't get it. Here's another fast break. Hemmings gets it to Perez, but before he does, he slides his feet. It's a travel and a turnover. Muhlenberg certainly looking for the fast break. Firing the ball down the court to the open players. That one didn't work, but needless to say, working it to their advantage. A number of wholesale changes here for the Mules. Winding down to 5 seconds, they've got a full court press. Allen able to steal it. Here goes Killen with a layup at the buzzer. He scores. Great full court pressure by the Mules, forcing the turnover, and Killen able to take advantage at the buzzer. We've played 1 half. Here at Muhlenberg, it is the Mules 34, the Indians 21. We will be back with halftime comments after these messages. You're watching the Mule Sports Network on Jerry Gelliff Media.
Adding your own flavor to fashion comes with age.
Okay, Dad, look at you.
Yeah, welcome. Hi.
Forgetting how to add doesn't. Finding it difficult to work with numbers may be a sign of Alzheimer's.
Dad, are you okay?
An early diagnosis can help improve the quality of life for your loved one. Learn the warning signs of Alzheimer's. Some things come with age, some others don't.
Discover the power of choice with Goosehead Insurance, the Coley Insurance Group. Coley Insurance Group is a fully independent insurance agency here to put you first. With access to 30-plus top-rated insurance carriers, they ensure you get the best coverage at the best price. Whether it's auto, home, or life insurance, they've got you covered. At Goosehead Insurance, the power of choice is always yours. Call Goosehead Insurance agent Brad Coley today at 484-838-6088. The new Birdie's Inn at 5 Points in Exeter is Exeter's meeting spot. Enjoy a delicious meal in the newly renovated indoor dining room, at the indoor bar, or out on the deck. Entertainment 7 days a week, including live music, trivia night, karaoke, and dancing to the oldies. There are 35 TVs and NFL Sunday ticket to make sure you don't miss a game. Great food and smiling service. That's the new Birdie's Inn, 160 Old Friedensburg Road in Exeter. You're watching the Mule Sports Network on Jerry Gelliff Media. Mortgage America is Berks County's premier local mortgage lender. Why choose Mortgage America? They're a fully licensed regional mortgage banker, not just a broker. They service their own loans and offer a full menu of mortgage programs. Their turnaround times and service are unmatched in the industry, big enough to provide the best rates, yet small enough to provide personal service. Local loans for local homes. Contact Chris 9 at Mortgage America today at 610-376-1755.
Food isn't just fuel to live, it's fuel to grow. My family relied on public assistance to help provide meals for us. These meals fueled my involvement in theater and the arts as a child, which fostered my love for acting. The Feeding America network of food banks helps millions of people put food on the table. When people are fed, futures are nourished. Join the movement to end hunger, and together we can open endless possibilities for people to thrive. Visit feedingamerica.org/actnow.
You know, a lot of people say when you're going somewhere, you don't want to look back. But I beg to differ. For her to see her father celebrate his graduation, it's the best feeling in the world. I can't lie and say it was easy. But sometimes you just have to stop everything and take it in. I looked at everything in a different light. And I realized it started with me going back and getting my high school diploma.
.21 your score. Muhlenberg over Council Rock North at the half. Taking a look at scoring for the Mules. Balanced scoring today. Eli Hemmings, 2 threes and a bucket. He's got 8. Mikey Miller, Shamar Killen, the latter, the layup at the buzzer after a solid full court press turnover. Each of those players have 6 with 4 points apiece. Justin Armstrong, Jaden Kantner, and Amari Allen. For visiting Council Rock, the majority of their scoring coming from Owen Crow. He's got 12 of the Indians' 21 first half points. We take a look at that first half, how our 34-21 score came to fruition. A couple items of note. First that comes to mind is going to be the Muhlenberg defense, not only in the Council Rock offensive zone, but also the full court press. Both situations leading to multiple fast break points. So when they say as far as the defense, spurring on the offense. That's exactly what's been occurring here. Council Rock has thrown up a few threes, only hitting 2. Whereas Muhlenberg in that first half has 5. Jaden Perez trying to get his 3 groove on, hasn't hit one. A little frustrated towards the end of that second quarter, some frustration from him. So hopefully he can get that going shortly. Another point of note for Council Rock, their leading scorer, Brady Burt, has not been in this game to date. So we'll see if they're resting him or if he'll actually make an appearance to try to get them back into this game. We are winding down, as you will hear the buzzer in just mere seconds to start this second half. Coach Flowers with one last discussion for the team. The 5 going out on the floor for the Mules: Justin Armstrong, Jaden Cantner, Shamar Killen, Mikey Miller, and Eli Hemmings. The 5 for Council Rock: Josh Ehrman, Owen Crown, Dylan Kiefer, Andrew O'Keefe, and Jack Curry. Muhlenberg will have it to get started here in the third. Jaden Cantner with the dribble. He'll play catch. Shamar thinks about a 3. They'll rotate it back to the right. Cantner thinks about a 3 straight away. Here's Mikey Miller from 20 feet on the left side baseline, and he hits it. Mikey Miller with his 8th point. A full court press from Muhlenberg. It's a 15-point Muhlenberg lead, 36-21. 7.5 to go here in the third. Mikey Miller all over Ehrman. Trying to get away from him with a dribble, does, then hands it off to Curry. Mikey Miller on him. They get the ball inside. Good defense there from Armstrong on Dylan Kiefer. They're battling for it inside. Finally goes off Council Rock. It'll be Muhlenberg ball. Good defense there, keeping Council Rock out of the offensive zone. And Muhlenberg sets it up. Shamar Killen kicks it out to Justin Armstrong. Looks to drive lane. Backs out with the dribble. No good. Rebounded Council Rock and O'Keefe. He'll outlet to Ehrman, and he'll set it up. Dribble to the left, give it to Curry. Curry will take it to O'Keefe on the right. Here's hitting a driving Ehrman. He can't get the shot. Shamar Killen tries to underhand it ahead to Armstrong, but Dylan O'Keefe gets a hand in the way. Not quite sure that wasn't over and back on the pass. Here's a tip away from Hemmings. Shamar Killen able to get it, looking to drive on O'Keefe, but O'Keefe is going to get the block from behind, and here comes Council Rock. Andrew O'Keefe takes a shot from 20 on the right side, no good. Muhlenberg's going to try to press it up. Here's Eli Hemmings. He gets too far under the basket, can't hit the layup. Council Rock's Curry will put up a 3 near side, no good. Cantner is going to battle with Ehrman. Ehrman comes up with it. Here's Curry's second attempt for a 3 on the left side, and he hits it. That's Curry's second of the game. He's got 6. It's a 12-point Muhlenberg lead at 36-24. Here's a long 3 from Cantner, no good. Andrew O'Keefe gets the rebound. Council Rock in the offensive set. Curry brings it to Andrew O'Keefe. Dylan O'Keefe has it now. Or I should say Dylan Kiefer. Trying to get it inside. Pass inside to Andrew O'Keefe. He couldn't quite get it, ended up on the back of somebody. Couldn't control it. So then Mikey Miller dives on it. Muhlenberg calls timeout in order to keep possession. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. So a 34-21 lead at the half. Both teams struggling to score here. 3 minutes in the third. And Council Rock has only scored 2. As I take a look, actually, Council Rock has scored 3. Muhlenberg has scored 2. So 36-24 your score, 5:04 to go here in the third. Muhlenberg has it. Armstrong with the dribble. Tries to play catch, but Brandon Holmes gets a hand on it, knocks it out of bounds. It'll still be Muhlenberg ball. Kantner over to Mikey Miller on the left side. He'll bring it all the way across. Inside to Mikey Miller, tries to get it to Shamar Killen under the basket. It's a little too hot. He can't handle it. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Council Rock ball. Danny Cunillo bringing it in for Council Rock. He'll get it to Owen Crown. Crown will try to dribble out of a double team. He gets cornered. He loses the ball, picks it back up, and this is going to be a tie-up. Jaden Kantner then with the quick hands. Council Rock's head coach not exactly happy with the call. Well, I stand corrected. It's going to be Council Rock actually with the possession. So that's why Council Rock has it here. Jaden Kantner goes down hard. Still on the floor. Coach Matt Flowers not happy with the official having that discussion. So they attend to Jaden Kantner. You can take a look at the video to see exactly what happened. I was glancing a little to the left when I saw Jaden Kantner basically go flying to the right on the floor. So he'll come off the floor. Jaden Perez will come on. We hope that Jaden Kantner is okay. So Council Rock inbounds it. 4:20 to go here in the third. It's a 12-point Muhlenberg lead. Bring it near side Holmes. Armstrong guards him. Take it to the top. They swing it to the far right. Curry takes it inside to Andrew O'Keefe. Good defense. He's able to hold on to it. Drives the lane and scores. It's O'Keefe's first bucket, and it's a 10-point Muhlenberg lead. Mikey Miller has it, kicks it out to Perez. Still looking for his first three, and he drills it. Jaden Perez now in the scoring column. It's a 13-point Muhlenberg lead. And we're going to see as far as they're actually going to call a foul on Eli Hemmings. Oh, and Crown had the dribble. Eli reached in. They call him for the foul. It's his second. It's only the first team foul here in the third. 3:40 to go. 39-26 Mules. Council Rock looks to bring it in. Crown has the dribble. Hemmings on him. Perez will guard Andrew O'Keefe. Here's Curry putting up a three near side. No good. Hemmings with the strong rebound. Outlets it to Armstrong. He's looking to drive. Get it to Killen. He's going to drive the lane. A nice under with the right hand. No good. Perez with a three. No good. Rebounded by Council Rock. Cuneo. But they give it up trying to outlet. And Armstrong will set it up. Here's Eli Hemmings with a three. It's strong, but Killen with the rebound. Got great inside position on Cuneo. And he'll go to the line for two. Couldn't hit the shot. But good hustle there, Killen. And he'll look to add to his 6 points. First up and good. He'll have one more. Eli Hemmings will take a seat. Amari Allen will come in. The second free throw, strong, no good. They battle for it on the floor. We'll see what the call is. The officials get together to have the discussion. They're going to give it to Muhlenberg. Council Rock's head coach, Derek Wright, looking for an explanation. And I think we finally have a 30-second timeout from Muhlenberg, if I'm following everything correctly. So we are at the 2:51 mark of the third. Muhlenberg with a 40-26 lead. Muhlenberg with 6 points in the quarter. Council Rock with 5. So Muhlenberg will inbound it far side. Jaden Perez will bring it in for the Mules. He'll get it to Killen. Killen guarded by Crown. Take it far side, Allen. Trying to get it inside to Mikey Miller, but the pass goes awry. Here's Curry. Takes a jumper in the lane, can't get it. Gets the rebound, turns around, can't make the shot, but there's Andrew O'Keefe able to put it back. He's got 4. It's a 12-point Muhlenberg lead. Here's a backdoor to Allen. He can't get it to fall. Gets it to Perez. Perez tries to fire it across the court to Armstrong, but it goes off the backboard. It's going to be Council Rock ball. Muhlenberg with a full court press. Crown the dribble against Allen. Crosses midcourt, looks to set it up. He's going to drive the lane, puts up a floater. Can't get it. It's going to go over the end line. It'll be Muhlenberg ball. Mikey Miller will bring it in for the Mules. Up to Armstrong. Armstrong looking to force the issue to drive the lane. It's going to go off of O'Keefe's foot. So it'll stay there. Inbound it to Jaden Perez. He's looking for inside. Kicks it out to Mikey Miller for a 3, and he drills it. Mikey Miller's third 3 of the game. He's got 11. It's a 43-28 Muhlenberg lead at the 2:02 mark of the third. A full court press. Muhlenberg almost gets away with it. As far as the inbound pass, Mikey Miller had it. Couldn't quite control it, hits the end line. So the turnover, and Council Rock will bring it in. Holmes looks. He's looking. He'll get it in. But Mikey Miller will get the turnover, get it to Armstrong. He goes up for a shot, can't hit it. It goes out of bounds off of the backboard. And it's going to be Council Rock ball. An opportunity there for the Mules, just couldn't convert. Collado will come back in. Killen will take his seat. Billy McBride in the game for Council Rock. They try to break the full court press. Mikey Miller steals it. Here's Armstrong for a three, no good. Holmes with the rebound. He looks to force the issue. Good defense, Allen shutting him down. Give it up to McBride. He's dribbling back and forth. Will bring it to Crown. Near side Capozzoli. Holmes dribbles left, pass back to the right to Crown. Looking to force it inside a little bit, nothing there. Holmes with the dribble at the top of the key. Mikey Miller picks him up. Tries to bring it over to Capozzoli, but a timeout on the floor. We've got a full timeout, 1:04 to go here in the third. The Mules with a 15-point lead at 43-28. We'll be right back with more third quarter action. You're watching the Mules Sports Network.
The new Birdie's Inn at 5 Points in Exeter is Exeter's meeting spot. Enjoy a delicious meal in the newly renovated indoor dining room, at the indoor bar, or out on the deck. Entertainment 7 days a week, including live music, trivia night, karaoke, and dancing to the oldies. There are 35 TVs and NFL Sunday ticket to make sure you don't miss a game. Great food and smiling service. That's the new Birdie's Inn, 160 Old Friedensburg Road in Exeter.
A full slate of games in Berks. Tulpehocken at Twin Valley. Exeter traveling to William Penn. Reading and Governor Mifflin face off in a key Berks 1 battle. Cedar Crest at Wilson, Middletown, Wyomissing. Fleetwood, Schuylkill Haven, Ole Valley visits Boyertown, and Conrad Weiser travels to Hamburg. 1:04 to go here in the third. Council Rock will bring it in. Curry looks. He'll get it to Ehrman, Killen on him. Directing some traffic, McBride will bounce out. Mikey Miller guards him. Trying to cause some confusion in the middle on defense. Give it up to O'Keefe. Collado guards him. Trying to drive. Here's McBride trying to put up a three. Actually does. Can hit it. Amari Allen with the rebound, and he backs out with the dribble. 35 seconds to go here in the third. Muhlenberg in the offensive set. Armstrong has it 15 feet beyond three straight away. The Mules looking for the last shot of the quarter. We're at 15 seconds. He'll give it to Shamar Killen. Killen will set it up. We're at 5 seconds. Here's a three from Mikey Miller straight away. Rattles around, no good. O'Keefe with the rebound. Can't do anything with it there. And we have played 3 full at Muhlenberg. It's your Mules 43, the Indians 28. We'll be back with fourth quarter action after this break. You're watching the Exeter, the Mule Sports Network.
Discover the power of choice with Goosehead Insurance, the Coley Insurance Group. Coley Insurance Group is a fully independent insurance agency here to put you first. With access to 30-plus top-rated insurance carriers, they ensure you get the best coverage at the best price. Whether it's auto, home, or life insurance, they've got you covered. At Goosehead Insurance, the power of choice is always yours. Call Goosehead Insurance agent Brad Coley today at 484-838-6088. Mortgage America is Berks County's premier local mortgage lender. Why choose Mortgage America? They're a fully licensed regional mortgage banker, not just a broker. They service their own loans and offer a full menu of mortgage programs. Their turnaround times and service are unmatched in the industry, big enough to provide the best rates, yet small enough to provide personal service. Local loans for local homes. Contact Chris 9 at Mortgage America today at 610-376-1755.
8 minutes on the board here at Muhlenberg. 43-28 Muhlenberg over Council Rock, and Muhlenberg has the ball to start this fourth quarter. Here's Jaden Perez putting up a soft three from the far side, and he hits it. His second three of the game, he's got 6, extends the lead to 18. Council Rock breaks the full court press. Here's Curry putting up a three, but it's long. Ends up in the hands of Perez. He's looking to push the issue. He'll get it to Jeffrey Collado. Back out to Perez. He wants another three. This one short. Amari Allen, nice rebound. Gets it to Shamar Killen, who's able to go off the glass and score. 9 points for Shamar Killen. It's a 20-point Mule lead. They look for the full court press. Council Rock will break it, but they're going to call an offensive foul on Josh Ehrman, trying to use the elbow in order to push off. So the pressure defense from Muhlenberg ends up in another turnover by Council Rock. We're at the 6:50 mark of the fourth, and it's a 20-point Mule lead. They're trying to get it inside to Collado. It's knocked away from him by Curry. Crown puts up a three. It's short, no good. They battle for it. McBride has it. He'll get it inside to Kiefer, who goes up strong, able to get it to fall, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line for one. That's Dylan Kiefer's first bucket. And we'll see, they give the foul to Amari Allen. It's his second. First on the way, actually the only on the way, bounces around and falls. He's got 3. It's a 17-point Mule lead. Here's Allen looking for a 3. He's going to give a pass inside to Shamar Killen, who goes off the glass and scores. He's in double figures with 11. The lead is 19, and the Mule defense still stifling. They're able to get it across midcourt. Here's a jumper elbow left from Ehrman. He can't get it. They battle for it down low. Council Rock able to maintain control. Ehrman tries to drive. Perez and Kantner back in the game. Good to see that. Here's Dylan Kiefer going up strong against Kantner. He's able to get it off the glass and score. They'll give Kantner the foul. It'll be his first. Kiefer with 2 quick buckets, looking for his 6th point. This one's short, and Kantner has the rebound. 50-33 at the 5:40 mark of the fourth. Here's Collado, a nice pass to a cutting Killen. Off the glass, he scores. He'll go to the line for one. A beautiful cut there by Shamar Killen. Collado saw him, gave him the perfect pass. He lays it in, and he'll have the opportunity for the 3-point play. Allen will take a seat, as does Collado. Hemmings back in the game, as is Mikey Miller. The free throw from Killen up and good. He's 2 for 3 from the line today. He's got 14. Council Rock breaks the full court press. Billy McBride puts up a 3 near side, and he hits it. his first bucket. Here the Mules push it hard up court. A pass to Hemmings is a little too far. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Council Rock ball. 5:24 to go in the fourth. 53-36 Mules. Here's Council Rock beating the press. They throw it full court. Mikey Miller tried to get the strip. Cantner ultimately does. Gets it ahead to Killen. Killen makes a move on Crown. Can't get it to fall, but Crown will foul him. And he'll be back on the line for two. Credit Muhlenberg with the fast break opportunities. Turning into opportunities at the free throw line. And here's the first of two for Killen. It bounces around, it's good. .509 to go here in the fourth, 54-36. Time back in. Killen will get the ball, ready for his second. It's on the way, it's good. Killen 4 for 5 from the line today. 16 points. Council Rock trying to break the full court press. Muhlenberg's full court press has been absolutely phenomenal today. Multiple turnovers and another one there. Hemmings inside to Perez. What a beautiful bounce pass behind his back to Killen. Couldn't get the first one to go, but he's fouled. What a beautiful pass there. And Killen will go back to the line. First up and good. One more coming. It's on the way. This one's short. They battle for it. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Council Rock ball. Muhlenberg with a 20-point lead at the 4:50 mark of the fourth, 56-36. Shamar Killen will take his seat. 5 on the floor for Muhlenberg. Eli Hemmings, Amari Allen, Jaden Cantner, Mikey Miller, Jaden Perez. Council Rock looking to break a full court press here. They can't do it. It's a 10-second violation. Well, we're going to find out if a timeout was called first. So they're going to give the 30-second timeout to Council Rock before the 10. Not only, as we've mentioned previously, in the Council Rock offensive zone, but the full court press, resulting in multiple easy buckets in addition to turnovers from the Indians. Council Rock will inbound the ball. Crown has it. Looking to dribble against Cantner and Hemmings. Able to get it up to Curry. He looks to drive. Nothing there. Hands it off to McBride. He'll try to dribble left to right. A swarming defense from Muhlenberg. McBride barely gets it to Crown. Cantner on him. Tries to body him up. He'll lose the ball. McBride will run it down. O'Keefe has it. Fire it near side to Crown. Crown tries to drive. Bring it back to Curry for a three, and that one's good. Jack Curry's third three of the game. He's got 9. It's a 17-point Muhlenberg lead at the 3:55 mark, 56-39. Here's Jaden Perez feeling the three. Rims in and out. No good. Dylan Kiefer got that rebound for Council Rock. They're in the offensive set. He's looking to get a pass, but it's taken away by Amari Allen. He's going to look to drive the length of the floor. Can't get it. Curry has the rebound, gets it to McBride, who almost travels. Fires it ahead to Andrew O'Keefe. He'll stop 15 feet left, no good. In the rebound battle, Amari Allen will get it ahead to Eli Hemmings. He can't hit the layup. He's thinking he was fouled. Council Rock in the offensive set, winding down to 3 minutes to go here in the fourth. Dylan Kiefer looks to do something against Mikey Miller, doesn't have anything. Bring it near side to Owen Crown. He puts up a three and he hits it. He has virtually been the Indians' basic scoring tonight, this afternoon. 56-42, 2:35 to go here in the fourth. Kantner has the ball with the dribble. Good to see him back in the game. Crown trying to poke it away from him. Here's Kantner driving by him. He's going to get fouled by Crown. It's Crown's second, the team's fourth of the quarter. Wholesale changes for Council Rock. Some personnel changes for Muhlenberg as well, as Javier Hutchinson comes in the game. Aaron Prabhu in the game for Council Rock, as is Brendan Green. Winding down to 1:45. Muhlenberg just looking to run the clock out at this point. Hemmings has it, bring it near side. And back out to Armstrong where he's got the dribble. He'll get it inside, but before anything further happens, there's a timeout on the floor by Muhlenberg. It is a full timeout. 1:29 to go here in the fourth. It's a 56-42 Muhlenberg lead. We'll be right back. It's the Mule Sport Network.
Mortgage America is Berks County's premier local mortgage lender. Why choose Mortgage America? They're a fully licensed regional mortgage banker, not just a broker. They service their own loans and offer a full menu of mortgage programs. Their turnaround times and service are unmatched in the industry, big enough to provide the best rates, yet small enough to provide personal service. Local loans for local homes. Contact Chris 9 at Mortgage America today at 610-376-1755.
We are back at Muhlenberg. Khalib Perez in the game for Muhlenberg, as is Fred Lacey. Matt Marte also in the game. So the five on the floor for Muhlenberg. Justin Armstrong. Here's a pass inside to Hutchinson. He can't get it to go. But the five on the floor, Armstrong, Fred Lacey, Javier Hutchinson. Here's a three from McBride, no good. Muhlenberg trying to drive, but it's going to be a travel. Khalib Perez. Let's see if I can find the last one on the floor. I believe Matt Marte. So Council Rock with a minute to go in the offensive set. 56-42 Muhlenberg, a solid victory today for the Mules. Here's a soft toss-up in the lane from Kiefer. He can't get it. McBride with the rebound. Goes up with the left hand and scores. He's got five. It's 56-44, a 12-point lead. We've got a 30-second timeout on the floor. So looking ahead for Muhlenberg boys varsity basketball. The 16th, next Thursday. Coverage on the Mule Sports Network will cross over with the Exeter Sports Network as your Muhlenberg Mules will battle the Exeter Eagles in a crossover league matchup. Exeter currently sitting atop Berks 2 at 3-1 in league play. So that game will go a long way. Muhlenberg in the offensive set. Here's Hutchinson, soft jumper on the left side, no good. Council Rock with the rebound. Zach Vigras in the game for Council Rock. And Vigras puts up a three and he hits it. His first bucket of the game, 56-47 Mules. Muhlenberg in the offensive set. Hutchinson can't control it. And a bucket by Council Rock. Brendan Green. And there's triple zeros on the clock. A solid game for the Mules. They take the victory 56-49. We will be back with post-game comments after these messages. You're watching the Mule Sports Network.
The new Birdie's Inn at 5 Points in Exeter is Exeter's meeting spot. Enjoy a delicious meal in the newly renovated indoor dining room, at the indoor bar, or out on the deck. Entertainment 7 days a week, including live music, trivia night, karaoke, and dancing to the oldies. There are 35 TVs and NFL Sunday ticket to make sure you don't miss a game. Great food and smiling servants. That's the new Birdie's Inn, 160 Old Friedensburg Road in Exeter.
Adding your own flavor to fashion comes with age.
Okay, Dad, look at you.
Yeah, welcome. Hi.
Forgetting how to add doesn't. Finding it difficult to work with numbers may be a sign of Alzheimer's.
Dad, are you okay?
An early diagnosis can help improve the quality of life for your loved one. Learn the warning signs of Alzheimer's. Some things come with age, some others don't.
Discover the power of choice with Goosehead Insurance, the Coley Insurance Group. Coley Insurance Group is a fully independent insurance agency here to put you first. With access to 30-plus top-rated insurance carriers, they ensure you get the best coverage at the best price. Whether it's auto, home, or life insurance, they've got you covered. At Goosehead Insurance, the power of choice is always yours. Call Goosehead Insurance Agent Brad Coley today at 484-838-6088.
Food isn't just fuel to live, it's fuel to grow. My family relied on public assistance to help provide meals for us. These meals fueled my involvement in theater and the arts as a child, which fostered my love for acting. The Feeding America network of food banks helps millions of people put food on the table. When people are fed, futures are nourished. Join the movement to end hunger, and together we can open endless possibilities for people to thrive. Visit feedingamerica.org/actnow.
Mortgage America is Berks County's premier local mortgage lender. Why choose Mortgage America? They're a fully licensed regional mortgage banker, not just a broker. They service their own loans and offer a full menu of mortgage programs. Their turnaround times and service are unmatched in the industry, big enough to provide the best rates, yet small enough to provide personal service. Local loans for local homes. Contact Chris 9 at Mortgage America today at 610-376-1755.
You know, a lot of people say when you're going somewhere, you don't want to look back. But I beg to differ. For her to see her father celebrate his graduation, it's the best feeling in the world. I can't lie and say it was easy. But sometimes you just have to stop everything and take it in. I looked at everything in a different light. And I realized it started with me going back and getting my high school diploma.
We are back at Laureldale, pleased to be joined by the winning head coach, Matt Flowers. Matt, pleasure to have you with us. Thanks for joining.
Thanks for being here. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. All right, so let's talk about today's game. We of course see Shamar Killen. Tell us about his leadership and what he means to this squad.
I'll tell you, it's over the past 3 or 4 weeks, Shamar has elevated himself to where, his play is doing his talking. He's leading at practice by the way he's working, the way he's in the weight room, the way he's on the court at practice, and then by his play on the court during games. The guys are really following him.
Coach, one other item of this game that really stood out is the defense, and of course not just in the opponent's offensive zone, but talk about that full court press. You want to talk about one that is as good as any in the county, resulting in multiple turnovers as far as even fast break points. Tell us about that.
Well, Mike Miller's always a trigger for us. Mike always starts it. If it's not Mike, it's Eli Hemming or LJ. Our guys right now are flying all over the place right now, and they're playing with a surgeons. They understand what our purpose is right now. We are moving into the next phase of our season, and our guys understand that there's no time to waste. We got to play at a fast pace, and we got to make people understand that, listen, we are conditioned, we work out every day, and we're just going to continue to elevate and be better.
You mentioned as far as your team is conditioned, when you take a look at the schedule that Muhlenberg plays, and I think you might know where I'm going with this, some very interesting games, obviously against some very talented teams. Tell us how you take a look at your schedule in preparing them, as you mentioned, maybe for this second part of the season.
Well, number one, I scheduled about 10 games on the road to start the season, and I did it for a purpose. We had to come together as a team. We had to come together as one, not as individuals. And when you're on the road and it's just you guys there, it changes everything up for you. So we have prepared our kids to go into any gym right now and win. And they understand that the only way they're going to win is sticking together, and communication starts that. We're together a lot, and I think this road trip that we took in November, December, I think that helped us out a lot with where we were in November to where we are now in January. I think we're headed in the right direction.
And, of course, from last year to this year, moving from 5A to 6A, tell us how that maybe has or what your approach to that has been. Not to say it may have been any different, but the style and the type of teams that you're going to be playing.
They're all the same. They're a little bigger in 6A, but you got to play fast and you got to play tough, and you got to execute as a team. In some games that we have lost, we have not executed in games, and we have not played hard and been tough in games. So as we continue to grow in the right direction, continue to move forward in the right direction, we understand what our pace needs to be. We understand how we have to play toughness. on the offensive side and defensive side, and we also must stick together and communicate at all times.
Something else that I'll mention, too, as far as, yes, you do have the senior leadership in Jaden Cantner and Shamar Killen, but you also take a look, you've got a sophomore out there in Justin Armstrong. Yeah, I get it right here. But as far as that's concerned, you're bringing along the younger kids as well in order to pick up so that when you do have those individuals graduate, you've got somebody else stepping right in.
Well, we have, we have 2 sophomores starting right now, Eli Hemmings and LJ Armstrong, which they both got some time last year, so it's helping their growth. You know, Mike Miller had played last year before we shut him down. Him and the family shut him down because of his knee. He's healthy this year. He's flying all over the floor right now. And he's playing a very consistent basketball. And then we have, Jaden Perez coming off, knocking down threes, throwing his body around, which he can do more of, but he's getting there. He's elevating and getting better every day. So guys are following our senior leadership. Shamar and Jaden, they're your seniors, they're your leaders, they're going to ride with you. But our guys are playing together, and our young core has been here already. Our guys were in the fight last year. They were on the road last year. So we're just going to continue to grow and know that we got to take this one game at a time.
So the next game for Muhlenberg, we'll actually have it for the fans on the Mule Sports Network against Exeter. So at that point, when you're looking at, now you've got a few days in between, I believe, from now till then. How do you keep their focus? Usually, and when I say that, you've got a game every other day. So at that point, you're pretty much into it. How do you keep their focus over even a little break to say, okay, we still have to keep the intensity up?
Well, we'll get up tomorrow. We'll go to skills, and we'll have skills and drills right here for our MTA kids. Some of our players will be here staying in tune with the basketball. Then some of us will go over to Glad Tidings Church. We always go to church every Sunday. So we'll stay in tune with each other. We have our group messaging going on, just talking about the positives and what we need to improve. And then we'll get back to work Monday. We'll have a film ready to go. We'll have a plan ready to go for what the week should look like, and we'll execute the plan. One day at a time. We'll handle tomorrow, win tomorrow, and then we'll win the next couple of days and get ready for Exeter.
Muhlenberg head coach Matt Flowers joining us. We appreciate your time, Coach. Thank you for everything. Congratulations on today's win.
Thank you very much. Thanks for coming.
You bet.
Thank you, Coach. Hey, no problem. Thank you. Have a good one.
You too.
Love you.
Muhlenberg head coach Matt Flowers joining us here on the Mule Sports Network. We'll do a quick wrap-up for you as far as scoring for the victorious Muhlenberg Mules. Shamar Killen, we talked about him in the post-game interview, finishes with a game-high 17. Mikey Miller also in double digits on the strength of 3 threes. He finishes with 10. He mentioned sophomore Eli Hemmings. He comes in with 8. Jaden Perez looking for the 3-ball all game, finally hit 2 in that second half. He ends with 6. A few players with 4, Justin Armstrong, Jaden Cantner, Amari Allen, and finishing up the scoring, Jeff Collado added a bucket for 2 points. For visiting Council Rock, Owen Crown, the majority of their scoring, 15 in the losing effort. As we mentioned in the post-game interview with Coach Flowers, the next game on the Mule Sports Network, at least I believe, is going to be next Thursday, as your Muhlenberg Mules will go on the road and take on the Exeter Eagles in a Berks 1-2 crossover game. Crucial to both teams, of course, in the battle for league divisions. In Berks 1, after this game for Muhlenberg, they moved to 4-3 in the league. Just giving you a reminder going into today's game, Wilson was at 5-1, Governor Mifflin 3-1, Berks Catholic 3-2. In Berks 2, Exeter 3-1, sits atop. Berks 2, Daniel Boone at 2-3. Conrad Weiser at 1-3. Twin Valley 0-4. So a big league matchup next Thursday between the Mules and the Eagles. I think that's pretty much everything that we can say. Chris, I'll even bring you in for any final words on today's game.
I don't really got much. It's a good game. I've been watching these guys for over a year now. It's good to see that the intensity's still there. Last year, especially with Coach Flowers coming in a little bit, it's a different environment. You can definitely see the team's not looking as gassed when they're getting to that third, fourth quarter, which was a problem last year. It comes with time. Once you kind of get everyone going, and especially if you don't have Kyle Archie in the post a little bit anymore, and you don't have Jules Martinez kind of coming in to be that defensive relief, Drew LeClaire being that other guy for that defensive relief, it's kind of, you have a little bit more time and effort with these guys to bring the younger guys up, have the sophomores, juniors be a little bit more into the game plan. But, this team looks great, and I can't wait to see what's coming next, especially on the Mule Sports Network.
Indeed. And again, thank you to Coach Matt Flowers for joining us. Some great insight into the team and also thought process as to how he prepares for certain games and, of course, scheduling. But that will be a wrap here in Lyledale. Your final, the victorious Muhlenberg Mules 55, the Council Rock North Indians 47. For producer Chris Zeiner, I'm Darren Zeiner. Thank you for joining us on the Mule Sports Network. Have a great evening. God bless.
Thank you for joining us on the Mule Sports Network for Muhlenberg Boys Basketball. Brought to you by the New Birdies Inn at 5 Points in Exeter, Mortgage America, and Goosehead Insurance, the Coley Insurance Group. Join us all season long for exciting Muhlenberg boys basketball here on the Mule Sports Network. This has been a presentation of Jerry Gelliff Media. Good night.